Yo, Mighty! Mercy! I never see so much bomb in life. Little thing going on, boy.
Oh, Becky, I can't lie. I think that having this song as our intro is going to cause us a bit of problems in the studio.
It's definitely going to cause us problems.
Seriously.
First of all.
So, my name is Ginger T.
And my name's That Girl B.
And we're welcoming you to the But First of All podcast. I guess we're probably going to start by just introducing ourselves a little bit.
Yeah, but before we get into that, just want to big up Mersey for the jingle.
I mean, yeah, I was going to say that too.
Nah, but you didn't. I did.
I was going to say it.
Anyway, Mersey, soca artist. Follow him on Instagram at Mersey Soca. That's MERZYSOCA.
Right then, did you rehearse that or something? Because...
No, I'm just giving credit where credit's due.
Right, appreciate it. See, appreciate it. Everyone, that's going to be appreciated as well. So
like a little bit about you, Ginger T.
So my name is Ginger T. Oh, Tani. You all call me Tani as well. Just a bit about me. A bit crazy, a bit loud, just a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit,
No, that's a lie, first of all, okay? A little bit is an understatement. She is extremely loud. Go on. Anything else about you?
I like to eat. I like snacks.
What's your favourite snack?
You put me on the spot. I like a lot of things. But do you remember the other day right, I was at work and then someone brought in these little coconut macaron things. They're by like crimples. And I think I was so hungry that it tasted really good. So then I made this big drama about it and brought them home and was like, Becky, look, I got a snack.
They were not good. They were not good. She brought them to my house and I was really excited because I love snacks too. And the snack was not delicious at all. It wasn't delicious. So don't go and get that. But yeah.
Free advertisement. Yay. All right, a little bit about you.
Well, That Girl B, my real name is Rebecca, but people call me Becky or Becca, depending on who you are, to be honest. What else about me? I like silly things. I do a lot of silly things and I say a lot of silly things.
Becky
so
loves a meme.
I love a meme. Let me just tell you.
Becky wants to be a meme queen.
I wanted to be a meme queen. It lasted a day because it's a lot of work. I'm sorry, but you have to find the memes. Then you have to put your @ on the meme so that you can watermark it and all that stuff. And it was just a lot. So, I mean, I haven't reached my goal yet, but I do love a meme.
We're going to make But First of All memes.
We're going to make But First of All. Look out for the But First of All memes.
Yeah, But First of All memes. Make sure you obviously follow But First of All.
Follow
the
Instagram.
page. Like, we're going to be on there doing hopefully some big things over the next...
We've got loads of things coming from it. Loads of things. Like anything from like this podcast. We got events, merchandise, anything else. Basically, it's a brand name. We're not kind of limiting it to anything. Whatever we want to do, what we think about, we're going to do it off of that name. So if one day we think we want to do X, Y, and Z, then we're going to do it. And we're going to do it from But First of All. So follow the @ page. It's all spelled correctly.
Yeah, that But First of All. But first, I'm putting up my finger like the picture, but nobody can't see me. So it's like I'm just outlining it from now. Yeah, that's
like our trademark. Because how it even came about was we are also always going up in people's face with our finger like.
No, let me tell you what happened. So in January, we were somewhere and we were just talking a whole bag of rubbish. Yeah, and then we was like, oh my god, we've been talking. Hey, let's start a podcast. So this idea's been floating around since January, and then we went to Ibiza. Ib for Soca. Big up
IB for Soca. IB for Soca Festival.
And then the whole time we were just like, but first of all, stop doing that. But first of all, you didn't say things. But first of all, shut your mouth. But first of all, your blood clot. But first of all, oh, Ginger T said a bad word. First bad word of the season.
Oh, by the way, look out for a t-shirt coming soon that says your blood clot.
And a whole lot of other rude stuff that we probably shouldn't say on these things. Obviously, be careful when you listen to this. No kids around.
Yeah, no kids. Yeah, because I don't have a filter. Ginger T doesn't have a filter. So yeah, just be a bit mindful of that.
So I guess it's kind of like, why? But first of all, why now? Why this? Why that? Why?
it just kind of felt right. It just kind of felt
Yeah.
like, I think that as well, where our heads are at, we both just want to be doing our own thing. Like, I know that I don't want to be working for no one for the rest of my life. So it's just all about using your creativity, things that you like doing, just putting it into making it enjoyable.
Yeah,
so,
making it pretty organic, just keeping it
fresh, keeping it
groovy.
real, calling out the bullshit.
Oh, that's gonna be our taglines, like, you know,
Calling out that if you don't like it, then oh well.
well, yeah, because, you know, I'm not being funny, but people do silly things, and let's call a spade a spade.
Let's call this exactly.
Call it out on it, you know, calling out the bullshit. If there's any bullshit you want us to call out,
Yes, if there is
know.
any bullshit you want us to call out, if there's anything you want us to talk about, if there's anything that you want us to address, then hit up the Instagram page. Let us know. We'll be sure to look into that.
Yeah, obviously our own personal handles. Mine's at cup_of_ginger_tea.
Oh, and mine is that girl B _XOXO.
Did you have to pick up your phone to do that?
Yeah, because I always forget my Instagram
But
tag.
you literally was, but then you picked up your phone
And then I remembered it.
But you picked it up, but you didn't even.
Because then I remembered
You
it.
just made a whole pile of noise. For the
I remembered
podcast.
it, and I was just trying to pick up my phone for reference. So
Honestly,
don't call me out.
Calling out the bullshit. Do you know what? Yeah, I think today we was just kind of getting a feel of what we're doing,
Yes.
and just kind of getting a feel of what we're going to talk about.
Yeah,
And-
every and anything.
Yeah, and I think, do you want to start with something like silly thing? Do you want to start with like something silly that happened to you this week? Because I've got one right now.
See, nothing silly has happened to me yet this week, so you start.
Yeah, that's because nothing. I was gonna chat your business.
You was gonna chat my
I was gonna
business.
chat your business.
How was you gonna chat my business?
I was gonna be like, oh yeah, that's because you wasn't at work. Chat your business. Anyway, I was at work. But let me tell you what happened to you. So on Monday, right, I was on the train coming home, right, and I was at Canada Water, right, and at Canada Water, people are just bare aggy and just bare people, and everyone's pushing. So I really wanted to go home because Ginger's trying to go home. So as I climb up the escalator at Canada Water from the Jubilee line, yeah. Obviously, the platform was rammed. The train came in, and then the train was rammed. Listen, the train was so rammed. When there was about 5 people in front of me didn't get on, and I was like, bruh, I'm getting on. I pushed, and Nelson man, he was like, stop pushing, stop it. And I was just, fam, all I did there was put my headphones in because I didn't know what. And the whole time I was like, people just push. I was thinking, I'm not being funny, but
Honestly,
you can drive to work, and then you don't have to be with people like me that want to push. Because I'm trying to go.
I cannot commute. This is why I work close to where I live, because I cannot do that commuting bullshit. Because you see people, let me tell you one thing that I cannot stand, okay? When you go to a bus stop and people are queuing.
Yeah, because,
for what?
Because British people like to queue.
Listen,
Listen, if you go anywhere, like if you go anywhere
at a bus stop, you're queuing, and I must go to the back of the at a bus
They do that
stop.
at Jubilee Line.
Listen.
They do it on the Jubilee Line as well.
They do it, yeah. Because when I used to go Canada Water, because one of my offices is down there, and when I'm coming home from work, you actually have to queue, and I just think to myself, like, am I a dickhead? Like,
You know
what? Queuing for public transport?
It's just that British people is a British thing. British
They
people
love to queue.
They love
Every
queuing
minute.
all the time.
Listen, at a bus stop, come on. That's why I can't really do commuting, because I can't really deal with.
Yeah,
with
it's
people.
definitely like the people smell, like people just push people. Like sometimes, yeah, if there's like a train that's like delayed or cancelled, you're like a sardine. All in someone's armpit, someone's groin is all rubbing on your bum. Like it's real inappropriate.
Do you know what I love though? I love chair wars, because
Oh my, no, I hate videos here. You know, someone gets something like, oh, two people like, you sit there. No, you sit there. You sit there. I'll sit there, innit? Because if neither of you don't want to sit there, Ginger T's gonna sit down.
Listen, chair wars really, really, really. I think I'm a pro at chair wars, because especially when you're at the platform and everyone's trying to stand at that particular point
Ready,
where the
steady, go.
doors open. And when you go on, it's literally like a charge. Who's gonna get that seat? Because let me tell you, I'm getting the seat. I'm having it. So I don't know what's gonna happen to you, but I'm having that
So
seat.
what, Becca, you telling me you're gonna buff people out the way?
I have buffed people out the way, and I will continue to buff people out the way.
Buff.
Because I want to sit down.
Honestly, you know people want to argue with the train. I literally just put my headphones in. I don't have time. I already did what I did. It's already done now. I pushed you. I stepped on your foot. I elbowed you. You know. Today there was a Rasta man on the train, and one woman was like pushing him to get on the train. He gave her one shove, yeah, and she was like, oh. And then he was just like, I was like, oh, you lot can't see me.
If you lot can see, if you lot can see, no one can see you, Ginger T. No, yeah, I can see you. Yeah. They can't see you.
Yeah, but maybe one day we can oh my God, we can do up YouTube.
Calm down. Relax. Let's get the podcast out first. So we actually no, we can't. But we actually had our launch of But Festival at the weekend.
I mean, it was a launch, but we didn't actually do it properly because we were supposed to do we basically had a party, and I was supposed to. But Becky could have done it, and she didn't do it either. But I was supposed to do guys, this is for But Festival. Like, can everyone take out your phone and can? I was
enjoying myself.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie.
The whole day, what we was doing was the song at the beginning, which was Budum and Badam. That's it.
Budum doing Budum Badam Budum Badam.
That's copyright.
It's not copyright. It's showing my appreciation, my support.
You put the phone on silent because we're trying to do something.
Sorry, wasn't you the one earlier saying, "Oh, because you can be like, is that bothering me? I'm busy."
Prove it didn't happen.
All right, cool, innit?
Anyway, so we had a party called a Halloween party, and we called it the Jab Asylum. Obviously, big up my Grenada crew.
473.
Big it up for the Jabs. Yeah, we called it Jab Asylum. It was all really pretty organic, really pretty random, actually. I don't know where the idea actually came from. But you know what? The party was
lit. Mad. I'm sorry, but if he wasn't there...
If he was invited and you wasn't there, then you missed a really good party. Seriously.
Good party.
It was so good that people afterwards are like, is the next one next month? Oh,
literally, yeah. People are asking, is it a monthly event? It's not.
It's not. There's a lot going on. But, big up the whole festival crew, Danielle, Mandy, Avril, Abigail. Big up Sister Kate. Sister Kate's came through with some treats. They came up with some syringe cut. Listen, it was a real.
Watch out for our next one. It's coming soon.
Yeah, it's coming. Not soon, but New Year. It is new. That's not really soon, Becky. Soon. If it's telling me soon, I want it to be in December, or I want it to be in November.
Okay, that's you.
But that's not soon. February's not soon.
Whatever.
February, March, April, May, June, July.
It's soon, man.
Okay, well. I mean, keep saying that and see if it happens.
Push back and put your hands on your knees. I want to climb you like a mango tree.
So, I know we were just talking about the party and we just went, obviously, on a bit of a rant about commuting and stuff like that. But I'm just thinking let's bring it back to us and let's just bring it back to kind of us and getting to know us. And so, is there anything that you think that you like that people might find weird, or is there something weird about you?
I am weird. I am weird. That everything about me, I think everything about me is weird.
Like what?
There is weird things that I do, but when you've just put me on the spot, it's just
Sorry.
Let me think.
Or unusual. Weird, unusual, or different, or...
I don't know. I'm trying to... I literally can't... Because I just think everything I do is weird. Every day I get called weird. Every day you call me weird.
I mean, no, I don't call you weird.
Yeah.
No, I just see that you're funny.
I can't think of anything.
What
about you?
What makes me a bit weird? That's actually, yeah, I feel like I've been putting myself on the spot. Oh my God. Alright, now, something that I really enjoy, okay, instead of doing weird, something that I really enjoy is I really enjoy pulling tarot cards.
Yeah.
I have this set of cards called the Kaleidoscope deck, and they're based on culture, and that all the artwork is based around culture and black culture, and and it's really good. There's some images that are kind of supposed to be Beyonce, and there's some real current images, and it's instead of the usual. So when you have tarot cards, you have the wands, the pentacles, the wands, the pentacles, the swords, and what's the last one again? The wands, the pentacles, the swords. Anyway, I can't remember the other one.
Yeah.
But anyway, like in this one, like instead of having pentacles, it's coins. So it's all about money. Like it's like more current. So it's better for us to understand. It's easier for us to understand. Like, and I guess I think that's something that I do that maybe some people don't know, or maybe some people might find interesting, or maybe some people want to explore. So obviously, if you want to get the Kaleidoscope deck, they're on something that I can put in a handle somewhere that when I find it again. But then,
so do you know, okay, if you want to go talk about that, because I am really trying to get into astrology myself, all of the birth charts, your everything about kind of where your planets are in what what do you call it? What star sign your planets are in terms of when you was born and everything. So do you know, I know the three main ones, your rising, your moon and your sun. Do you know what yours are?
I can't remember what they are, but I did have them somewhere.
Well, I know that my sun is Cancer, my moon is Libra, and my rising is Capricorn.
I'm a Capricorn.
Your sun,
is Capricorn.
Yeah, your sun is Capricorn.
Because I did it before, but I can't remember what it was. I'm gonna do that.
I really do. I'm really into that. That is good stuff. But in I wouldn't say this is necessarily weird, but something that I like to do is I class myself as a dreamer. I like to think, I'm very creative in my head in terms of stories and coming up with scenarios or situations.
Like you just make shit up.
No, but there's structure to what I do. Like there's structure to it. So for example, we just had Jab Asylum at the weekend and it was amazing, it was lit. However, when you look back at it, there's always things that you might want to change or things that you would want to do or what you wish you would have said, or even down to like when I hear certain tunes, I'm like, I wish I did that dance move instead of that dance move, like little things like that. So like I will recreate stories in my head, but I get really detailed with it. And like I've always thought about trying to write my stories down, but it's weird because I can't, it's like they're really, really detailed in my head and they're really good. But when I try to kind of put it down on paper, it's a different story. But yeah, that's one weird thing I would say.
Okay.
I'm a dreamer.
But then when we were trying to decorate the house, you couldn't do up creative.
No, because I'm not visually creative. I'm like, yeah, I'm not good at like creative with like arts and crafts. Tani's an arts and crafts creative person. Anything arts and crafts, glitter, arts and crafts.
There's glitter in the paint in my house.
Glitter, arts and crafts, creativity, making things, like looking at a blank canvas and trying to like come up with that. I'm not creative like that. I'm more creative in my head.
It's true actually, because you came up with like Jab Asylum, like
yeah, like I'm more head creative and she's more arts and crafts, visual creative. So yeah, that is one. That's one thing about us.
Okay, what is it that what did you study?
Right, I studied criminology. It's quite funny because nothing I studied is what I actually do right now. But I went to Birmingham City Uni. I studied criminology. It was really interesting, but there wasn't really anywhere that you could really go with it at the time when I finished uni. I wanted to go into probation work, but it was just too difficult to try and get in there. And so that kind of just flopped, and then life happens. And so I have a criminology degree that just sits there. Literally, it just sits there.
I mean, you know, there's a lot of people out there like that.
What did you study?
I studied youth work and informal education at London Met Uni. So
are you kind of using your?
I use it to get into where I'm working, but probably, you know, you probably could do without it.
Yeah,
it's one of them things. One of the things that we don't. No, but do you know what is disgusting though about that? Like, did you get your letter from student loans company? Like last year, I think like. I pay like whatever they take from my money every month, yeah. And then last year they added more interest than I paid off. So like, what are you telling me? So basically,
I'm never paying this off.
No. My thing is, this is my problem. My problem is, is that so when I first started the year, it was like 33 grand or something like that, and then now is when they sent me that the other day, it's like 37 grand. I'm like, well, how's it going up? And I've been paying it. Like, that's the thing. Listen, student finance on TV.
Every time I get that yearly statement, I think to myself, well, have I paid anything then? Because what is this? It doesn't make any sense. And I really, really feel for the people that even had to now pay $9,000 because I was still where it was only $3,000. Yeah,
mine was 7.
So, and can you imagine those people? And I was, it's ridiculous.
But I guess the thing is, though, is that, like, we're never going to pay it off, so it really doesn't matter. So, honestly, whether or not I'm employed or unemployed, it's never going to get paid off. And I'm sure it gets written off after, like, 30 years or something anyway.
I don't know how many. I know it does get written off. And I know that, obviously, with, if you're not working at all, they just don't take no money at all, period, and stuff like that.
Yeah, pick up all the unemployed people out there.
No, honestly. But you know what, right? If in talking about uni, I honestly had an amazing uni life. Listen, big up all my BCU listeners. If anyone's listening that went BCU when I was there from 2009 to 2011. Pick up the BCU crew. BCU.
I mean, when I went to uni, I just went to uni and then went home.
Oh no, I was a proper in uni. I was going to all the coach raves, doing it all. That's when I was into my funky. I was a real funky house raver.
Oh, we haven't even spoken about music. Like, what music obviously we're telling people about us, innit? So, like, what kind of music we're into?
Well, right, I am a soca baby. That's what I am. We are soca babies.
I mean, but I'm not gonna lie, the Bashman has been touching me differently recently, you know.
I'm sure it has.
What do you mean? What does that mean?
That
was real shady. Like,
I just said I'm sure it has.
What just said I'm sure it has. What? I don't appreciate that at all. Like, allow it. No, sometimes even like after Carnival, I was like, you know, cool, I've been in my one playlist, my one bash up. Listen, you think I'm nice driving my car with my one playlist, you know?
What car do you drive?
No, why? Basically, Becky's doing that because, like, you know, sometimes when, like, people upset me, I'll be like, listen, I'm a big woman running yard with my Mercedes. And she'll be like, oh, here we go.
Every minute, but I got a big Mercedes. She come telling me the other day, she was just like, had run into the shop to buy something that was we needed ID for, and the man asked for ID, and she was just like thinking, I drive a big Mercedes, you know. Does that mean that you shouldn't carry your ID on you?
Honestly, it does mean that, because what? Listen, I'm not even going to go into it because, like, it's just going to upset me because I have to see all the time I can't handle it right now. And it's too, you know, with the people that are listening, and, you know, it's not appropriate for this topic of.
Would you say that you've got a favourite soca artist?
No, I think. Do you know what? I think it changes every year. Or every couple of years. So, like, when I was younger, I wanted to be Destra. I wanted to be Destra. Are you dumb? I knew all of Destra's songs. I could sing all of them. Did I know my times tables though? Nah, still don't know them. But knew all of Destra's tunes. All of them was in the mirror doing that. You know, all of it, like, was. And then I think I had a few good tunes over the years. And then I think the last few years, like this year, I've been in love with Voice.
Yeah, she has.
Loved Voice.
She has, guys.
Love Voice, like proper love. Like, was so happy to see him at Jam Juve this year. Oh, pick up the Mingle crew.
Pick up Mingle.
Yeah, so was really, really happy with that. So I think this year he's probably been my like the one I was like, oh my god, I really cool. Like if you're thinking of starstruck like that, yeah. And also there was a part of me like this year I thought I was gonna marry Vaughan. But obviously,
listen, yeah, you see when we were in Ibiza.
Don't shut my business.
It was so funny, honestly. If you're not on it, if you haven't already booked or you're thinking about it, I'm telling you now, book for Ibiza Soca.
I'm really funny, but are they paying you for advertisement or something?
They're not, but do you know what, right? But you know when something's good. When something's good.
Yeah, but when something's good and then bad people come, they just mash it up, mash up the whole thing.
If you don't like Soca, don't come. That's
no.
No, because if you don't like Soca and the thing is a Soca event and the majority of it is
No,
soca,
because these
you're
things
not
can
gonna...
make you like soca. Like, these are the kind of events you need to go to in order to appreciate soca. Like,
So you have to be open. You have people that are not open to soca at all.
no, but because some people haven't been in the right places. Like places like Ibiza, you get a good mix of people. So you can vibes, you can meet people from different places. Like people are traveling there. The raves are not only soca, although it's Ibiza soca and a lot of soca.
Would you go to a house festival for 5 days?
But I don't like house music, and I know they don't like house music because I've been to house
So
music.
then what about the
Because
people that
some
don't like
people-
soca
because some
and they
people-
know they
no,
don't like
because
soca?
they have not been to a soca rave before.
You've not been?
Oh, I've been to house raves. I'm not being funny.
House rave and a festival might be a different, you know, a soca fair and Ibiza soca is, you know, I'm just saying.
This is the part where, you know, people can't tell me nothing and I'm going to start looking at the wall because I don't know why.
This is what I have to deal with
Every day.
every
Every day.
single day.
Every day.
Honestly. I swear, if one person, one listener could be a fly in our WhatsApp convo.
No, man.
There.
There's too many secrets in there. Too many secrets, you know. Mash up the whole thing. No, man, you know what it is, yeah? You just gotta... I think the reason why this is such a good idea is because we can speak about just anything and also bring out the life that we have, like, you know, the vibes that we have all the time. And that's not saying that people don't have down days and we don't have down days too. It's just like, appreciate what you got, talk about what you can talk about, laugh when you can laugh. Like, we're here to laugh. Like,
Listen,
what? Life
we
is
love
too...
laughing.
Yeah, man, life is too...
I love laughing.
No, listen.
I am always laughing.
Yeah, seriously. And I think without laughter, without good friends, like, you're just gonna
Definitely good friends.
Yeah, seriously. But and that's what this is for. Like, it's all laughs, it's all back. Listen, don't be mad, please, people. Don't be mad when we start saying things, cause things will get said in the podcast. Please bear with us. Bear with us.
I think I'm going to be bold. I'm going to be bold and I'm just going to put it out here and I'm just going to say, I think one of the touchiest subjects will be people man.
Have you seen what that means? No, I saw a meme today. Listen, this meme had me in. Listen, can I just find it? Let me just look at my phone because this meme was so funny, yeah, that I almost fell off. I fell off because I was like, listen, this is what it says. All men with good dicks name starts with PEOPLEMAN. People man. Who made this? Please, if you made this, okay, let me know because I need to shake your hand.
Own up.
Yeah, please, shake your hand. That's funny. And there's all kind of commas in it and things to split up the people. Yeah.
Listen.
People man.
People man, I think is one of the funniest things.
Do you know what it is? Because it's just like, do you know what? It's funny and it's bands, but it's like, is it real though?
It's wild. It's actually wild that there are actually people out there that are bold enough to just be like, yeah, me and the people's man in it. Like,
Yeah, but no. But listen, but they're saying it, and then there's like, I guess. Okay, so with the people's man thing, yeah, do people show people that they're with the people's man?
I mean, it really depends on the people's man in it.
Yeah, true. Because if the people's man wants to hide it, then the people's man will hide it. But if the people's man doesn't, the people's man don't get. But that's real disrespectful. You know? Could you imagine? Listen, I swear. Listen, I'll kill somebody. You know, I'll kill somebody. Because what? What do you mean?
I think it's wild, and I think a lot of things.
I think a lot of things.
I just think it's a wild situation.
You're right, people's man. Oh, we need to save this. We can't even talk.
I
about
know
it
we
now.
can't go into it too.
We go into people's man. There's a lot. I've got to make a box for a section for all the memes. Cause all the memes got to go into one section so that I can bring them, release all of them. Fling them
one by one.
There's something in my eye.
It's been in your eye for a while.
No, that was my other eye.
Oh.
Sorry. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. People. Oh, I wish we could talk. No, we can't talk
No,
about
we
people
can't talk
now.
about it now. We can't talk about it now.
Wow.
It could be for a later date.
A later date. That's got to be the whole segment. The whole
Start to
finish.
finish.
Oh, I've got snacks. Do you want a sweetie?
No, I don't want to. You see what I mean about the snacks? Everywhere we go,
Oh, come on, look.
we've got to have snacks for the car.
Giant's jobs by Haribo. We got. No, I get on the train and I'm like, oh, I wish I had a snack.
No, shall I tell you what? I'll tell you what Trinity's problem is. Her problem is that every time she sits down and it's relaxing time, she associates that with snacks. So every time we sit down and it's chilling time, it will be like, okay, yeah, I want a snack now. Even if we've just ate. Even we could have just ate. We sit down and she'll be like, oh, I could do a snack, you know.
I said that to my friend over there and he went, nah, man, you're greedy, man. Listen.
No, do you remember in Rotterdam on the last day and we were eating so much snacks on that day?
Where did we go?
It was the last day, do you remember? We went to the market, we ate the food, I had the prawns, the bread.
Oh, do you remember that dragon thing?
The dragon ball thing.
It was really not worth the money, that was.
It was pathetic, to be honest.
It was like some colourful, it looked like a colourful rainbow drop. I mean,
yeah, it was like a big rainbow drop, and it had, was it nitrogen?
Yeah, it was basically cooked. Can you say cooked, or it was steamed?
Tossed.
Flung. In some like liquid nitrogen, and then it was really cold. And it was like, it had the same texture of like cereal.
It didn't really have a taste to it, but then they gave you like sauce, and you could like dip it in sauce. It was really cold.
And the sauce was weird.
And it was really cold, and like you bite into it, and then it just gave you dragon breath.
No, not breath. Okay, you've got to explain it properly. That's like breath. Like you know it's cold, and you go like that. It was like that, but without the. It was like you just chew it, yeah, and then it comes out. That was a good snack day though. Oh, do you remember the food we had in that place?
What place?
That cocktail.
What cocktail? I mean, I'm not being funny. We've had a lot of food and a lot of cocktails in a lot of places. Okay, we had a very vibrant summer. Can I just say, we had an amazing summer.
Is this annoying?
A little bit. It's loud.
This is annoying.
This is not ASMR. Oh my gosh.
What?
I want to do ASMR. You know that ASMR when they like eat really loud in the mic and they do like...
Do it again.
No, I need a sweetie. Sweetie. They go like this. No, this is what they do in ASMR. Listen, they go like this.
Wait.
No. Can you just take me seriously?
Wait.
Take me seriously. So they'll do things like this, like make real small noises and talk really like this. And they're very delicate when they're doing things. And then when they eat the strawberry, they go. No, wait, stop. Hold on.
Anything you can bump and dance.
But I mean, listen, it's really, really. I actually watch those type of videos. Like I do.
Sorry, guys.
No.
Wait. Can I say we got a studio manager in here called Jordan, yeah? And his face when Becky said that, he popped up like a Jack in the Box. Like what?
Oh, I guess that's my weird thing. I guess that's my weird thing because I really like ASMR. It's like I watch those and I watch mukbangs as well, but where they eat loads of food but I don't really like the ones with the talking. I just want to hear the sounds and kind of.
This is weird to me. The fact.
No, but I watch it like late at night and stuff, especially like late at night. You're just in your bed, you're just scrolling through.
You're not making it sound better.
No, it's really relaxing and I don't understand how and I don't understand why, but it is actually really, really relaxing.
Eating.
Yeah.
That's disgusting. That's disgusting. I don't care what that is. Wow. It's nasty.
But it's a real thing.
Does that like turn people on?
No. It's meant to, it's like a calming. It's more like a calming thing.
It's meant to, like, if you want to do that, you can come and sleep in my bed and I can do this in your ear.
It's not the same thing. You can do it with everything.
You know what I do to sleep? I do this. Alexa, play sleep sounds, ocean sounds. And Alexa starts playing the ocean. Yeah. And it goes. But then one time, I played a different one. I said something else. I don't know. There's like loads of different ones and I must have like said it really fast. Then something else happened. Then
what did it play?
Wait. So I was all relaxed. Next thing I heard seagulls. It made me jump.
traumatizing or what?
Listen.
No, I do like a no, do you know what else I like to watch at like 2:00 in the morning if I'm awake? Indian men making pools on Facebook.
Oh my God, one time my little brother and my friend were sitting in my house, yeah, and they were watching Arabs do funny things. Like, they went on YouTube, and remember, my friend's big people. Like, my brother's 12 at the time, yeah, and they were sitting there watching Arabs do funny things. It's not funny.
Do you not watch the pool when they make the pools in like
When they make the what pools?
the swimming pools? Have you not seen them videos?
I don't watch those.
Honey,
Why do you look so disappointed?
because they're good videos.
What? Why?
It's like,
What does it do for you?
I don't know, but it's like you start watching it and it's like a blank canvas in some desert, and they make a pool, but they make it really fast, and it's like you can't help.
They're not making it fast. They speed up the video.
You know what I meant, so don't try to draw me out.
I thought that was part of your reason for watching it, because they make it fast.
No.
Oh.
Because it's
no, do you know what I like to watch?
And I'd like to see the end. Don't you want to see the end result? That you kind of get drawn in, and you kind of want to see what.
Do you know what it is? I guess it depends on what you watch. Because on mine, like, those things don't come up on my face. What comes up on mine is food. Like, I swear that
tasty. Honestly, tasty.
It's all over. Listen,
tasty is all over my shit.
Listen, and you know, I saved the videos and everything. I saved them.
Do you ever make them?
No.
That's the thing. Do you ever actually make them?
I've stolen a few like little ideas-y things. Like, oh, that's a good idea. Like that, like sister cakes. But other than that, I'll say I've got bare things. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna make that. Oh yeah, I'm gonna make that. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do that.
I even downloaded the Tasty app.
I did that too, but then I deleted it because it was taking
up too much space, and I wasn't making anything from it. I don't know. I like to watch them though. I like to watch them cook especially like the desserts.
But they don't wash the chicken.
I mean, look who's cooking.
Ooh, we going there.
I didn't say look who's cooking. That's all I said.
Look who's cooking. Wow, Becky.
Just
the first one, like,
facts is facts.
But can you just give us a minute, like, to just
facts is facts.
Facts is facts. Anyway, moving on swiftly before we go somewhere that we don't need to go right now. Yeah. So, what have you got planned for the rest of the week?
Just work, and that's it.
You could have made something up. You remember earlier we was talking about this whole imagination dream thing that you have, like.
You just texted.
It's cute. Why are you minding about it? Oh my days. Oh my gosh, man. Honestly. Oh, you just want Jaditi to be blushing up and up. No, I'm getting a whole video call.
I know who it is.
Yeah, we'll just return that one later. Okay, no, wait, let me answer it.
Are you actually gonna answer it?
Yeah. Right now you're in my podcast, so I'm gonna have to call you back. Oh my god.
Like a dead body, girl, drop that.
What business was it? Okay. What business was it?
No business of yours. Wait, it was not. So, come out of business.
She'll tell me later, don't worry.
Nah. Anyway. I think this was fun.
This was actually quite good.
But next time, we're going to have, like, I'm thinking we do a bit of scenarios.
Yeah.
Like, we've got a bit of scenarios, or if anyone's got something they want us to, like.
Definitely.
But we've got a few that we probably will start with. But I think it's
if anyone's got any dilemmas as well,
yeah,
or
I
any
think we have
questions,
a big debate about something that.
Like, if anyone wants, like, any advice, like I said, any dilemmas, and you want to get some different perspectives, that will be cool and interesting.
Nobody wants your advice.
My advice is quite good. You want my advice? You call me for my advice nearly every day.
I mean, I ask you and everyone, and I pick the best one.
Do you see how she treats me? Honestly.
I mean, being honest.
My advice is good, though.
Maybe. But most of the time it's funny. It is.
I am a serious person, I can be serious.
Okay, well, let's see after we make this podcast for 6 months. We'll see what the listeners.
I never see so much bomb in my life, boy. Real thing going on, boy.
Alright.